So brand new year, is it time to maybe do something a little different with your beard? Try something different, get out of your comfort zone. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about all of that in this video, as well as what I'm going to be doing with my beard coming up. But welcome first. My name's Brian. This is my Beards and Banjos YouTube channel, where we try to help you grow your best beard possible. Thank you so much for joining me. And a lot of things go into kind of thinking about maybe what to do with your beard style. Sometimes it's like, are you bored with it? Is it time for a change? You know, there is, like, you've heard of the 7-year itch, or I grew mine out because of my midlife crisis. So some of those things going on with life that you actually want to be able to control a little bit better, you can do that through self-care and your appearance, and in particular, all the different things you can do with your facial hair. So at this point, I've had my beard since the No Shave November in 2017. I've had a lot of different styles. I had different lengths on it and different mustache styles. I've dyed my beard. I've tried doing a lot of different things for you guys here on the channel as well. But let's kind of talk about some of the things that you could consider. Some of those are like small differences, or that it's going to take a long time. You need to kind of have the long-term goals in order to make them happen. And then some of them are like more short and immediate and like drastic options. All right, so you can go with a new shape of some sort. So if you've got kind of a face-shaped beard, you could go from more of a boxy shape to more of a round shape if you wish. All right, you could maybe try, instead of doing a lot of different trimming or styling there, you could change your routine, right? If you don't usually use a heated brush or a hair dryer, if you don't usually use heat, you could try that. Maybe try using a little bit more heavy-duty balm or mustache wax or something like that if you want. And then you can try changing up your mustache. You can keep your beard the same and then grow out your mustache. That's what I've done here over the past month or two. It's got the big handlebar mustache going again, which I like, but it's going to be short term. I'm going to talk about it in just a little bit. And then you could do some other things that are even more drastic. Maybe if you want to see if your beard kind of looks kind of lifeless and dull, even if when you use good products, yeah, you can get a little bit of shine, and yeah, you know it's healthy, but it may not look as vibrant as you want. You can try the different hair dyes out there. And some of them are non-permanent, like it's a one-day thing. I've done that from just for men. One day you just kind of paint it on, you can see if you like it or not, and then maybe do something a little more drastic. I've used Simpler Hair Color, the permanent dye, and then I've also used a partial coverage. The partial coverage I do highly recommend because it did not make my beard feel rough, and you can put it on for just a few minutes, and you can get just a little bit of color added to your beard to see if you're interested in maybe keeping that style. The other thing you could do, a little bit more serious, right? You could shave, start over. You could go a lot shorter, which is going to be more drastic. Same thing with the hair dye, right? Some of those things might be immediate kind of things, whereas if you're growing your beard, you want to grow it out 4 inches before the end of the year. That's going to be a little bit more of a long-term thing. So you could go with a goatee instead, or just have a mustache, or have a beard stash where you've got short hair, like kind of a scruff look on your face, but then have a bigger mustache. You could go with just sideburns. It's a lot of different options out there. What are some of the things that you might consider about why you should do that? For me, I'm kind of lazy. Some of it is the time and effort. Like how much time am I spending trying to get the perfect handlebar look? If it's taking me 20 minutes, that's not really going to be sustainable, right? So sustainability, or also maintenance. Like if you've got a lot of growth that you're cutting into and keeping maybe a lower cheek line, but you've got heavy growth above it, you're going to have to like do maintenance with that every single day. If you're keeping a really, really short beard, but you've got really heavy growth all the way down your neck, then once again, you're going to have to keep reestablishing that neckline and shaving that every single day. So sustainability, maintenance, maybe if it comes to hair dye, or maybe you don't want to trim your beard every week. You want to only trim it every 2 months or something. Or if you figure out, all right, I'm going from a really drastic color change. Maybe I'm going to have to use that beard dye every 2 weeks, and that's not going to be sustainable for you. All right. Other things might be life considerations. For example, back during the COVID era when everybody had to wear masks, some folks, their job would not let them keep their longer facial hair, so they had to trim it way down or even shave completely to wear the some of the N95 mask and some of that stuff. For me, I have a big life event coming up next week. I'm going to be having surgery on my shoulder. I've got a partially torn rotator cuff, so I hope all that goes well. But that's on my dominant arm. I'm a lefty, and it's going to be I'm going to have my arm in a sling for a month at least, and then even after that, being able to lift my hands to do a lot of things up here is going to be a little bit cumbersome. So I am going to, right before my surgery, is to trim it. I'm not going to shave or anything like that, but trim it down back to kind of the shorter length you see me at a lot of times. Get rid of that big handlebar mustache, because I definitely don't want to have to deal with it or make my wife have to deal with it as she's trying to help me out a little bit. So no matter what life situations are, some of that kind of motivates you to do something different. No matter what you do, if you're going to pay close attention to your appearance, maintain your beard, your facial hair, your skin care, any of that is self-care, so it's probably a good thing. So I just wanted to come on here and talk about that a little bit, because I do have a big thing coming up. It's like it's a brand new year. Maybe you guys have some different goals in mind. Let me know in the comments if you have any aspirations to do anything different with your facial hair, routines, any of that stuff, any goals that you might have for the year. And I'll be seeing you soon. I got a couple more things to do before my my surgery, and then after that, you're probably not going to see me for a few weeks. I'm probably going to do one video where I have to show how I do everything with one hand. Maybe that'll help some folks out there. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching and hanging with me here on the channel, and we'll be seeing you soon.